Greetings parade watchers, and welcome to a new history video. As today, we'll be looking into a classic TV character that is smarter than the average bear. I'm of course talking about Yogi Bear, one of the most popular characters created by William Hanna and Joseph Barbera. But now, let's look at him when he was a giant balloon in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Yogi Bear made his parade debut in 1983, with Hanna-Barbera Productions as his sponsor. The design is just a generic design. That's all I can say. In his debut, a little segment was made for the Hanna-Barbera float, where Yogi, Boo Boo, and the rest of Hanna-Barbera gang has to clean up Herald Square for the arrival for Santa Claus. And what was Yogi's reward for Santa?
Well, the cartoon kind of gave it away, didn't it?
Yeah.
Following right behind the float, a new giant balloon making its first appearance today in the 1983 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. It is, of course, Yogi Bear. The balloon, as well as the Jellystone Park floater, furnished by Hanna-Barbera. You want to do that again? Go ahead.
Hey. I don't think I can get the job.
Wasn't that bad? Look, 65 feet tall. And I guess if you really get out of the way when this thing comes down. How long does it take to make one like that? In this case, it took 10 months. And are you ready for this? You want to know how much paint is used on Yogi? You want to hear a lot of things?
Yeah.
30 gallons of brown paint.
30 gallons?
30 gallons of brown paint. Light brown, green, and white paint to bring Yogi to life. You can hear the handlers down below. They must think he's heading for a prize fight or something because they're going, Yogi, Yogi. But they are proud. 30 handlers down below helping a new float get underway.
And it's his debut, too.
Oh, yeah. Not bad at all. Welcome, Yogi. Hi, guys. Good job.
He's flying high, too. You know, I think that maybe the pressure helped out with the helium.
Yeah, in my Lula. In fact, Yogi's flying better than some of the veteran balloons in this parade.
They were having a tough time down there with the street lights and the traffic signals.
Well, we were watching a couple of yours. Underdog and Bullwinkle both had a rocky start. They were fine when they got up here.
Yeah.
But, you know.
And now here's Macy Mouse and Honey Bear riding in on the colossal Christmas wagon. And look who's with him.
In 1984, he was talked about twice. One was from Pat Sajak at the parade starting line at Central Park West, and the other was at Herald Square from Bryant Gumbel.
Well, hey there, it's Yogi Bear. My goodness, as we continue with Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade coverage, or as we call it, Wheel of Fortune with floats. There's Yogi. Made his debut in the 1983 parade, so he is a veteran. Gigantic 65-foot tall replica of America's favorite bear. Dead away to go, Yogi. Bryant?
All right. Need I introduce our next entrant? Pat Sajak touched on him just a little bit earlier. Yogi Bear, 65 feet high now, celebrating his second year as one of the stars of Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. He's furnished by Hanna-Barbera.
He appeared again one more time in 1985.
And if you don't believe me, there he is. As I said, in the flesh, or in his balloon skin, I guess. Yogi always looks forward to coming this parade, and the parade watchers always look forward to seeing him. No winter hibernation for Yogi. Now, this is rumor. Every Thanksgiving, he gets up early, and he goes out on the street with the other balloons and have their own pre-parade party. I don't know if that's true, but I don't want to be the cab driver who runs into a giant bear in New York City. Of course, New York cab drivers, that's probably happened several times before. Anyway, it's great to have him back at our Thanksgiving party here, and we thank Hanna-Barbera Productions for furnishing him.
Thanksgiving celebration continues with Tony Bennett, Hill Street Blues' Betty Thomas, and coming next, 1985 Best Musical of the Year, Big River.
After the 1985 parade, he was retired, making the mandatory appearance of 3. Now, we let this bear to free to go and find food at Yellowstone Park. Hopefully Ranger Smith doesn't catch him. Otherwise, he'll be in the same situation like our next character is a snowman balloonicle. That's not Frosty.